And bring thumbs together, lift up, breathe in, exhale all the way. With no air in your belly, pull, pull, pull all the way in. And release, bring palms down. You can go ahead and bring the peace fingers around the tops of the shoulders. Lifting elbows nice and wide, pulling the heart forward, grounding into your seat. We're going to bring the left elbow, I guess since you're on the sideways, I can do it regular. So we're going to bring the left elbow to the front of our mat, and you want to maintain the chin being level to the floor as you bring the heart to the side of your mat. And then you're going to come back to center, and we're going to move on the exhale. So just like the fire belly breath, we're going to rotate on that exhale and try to keep this posture of the spine, keeping the crown lifted into the ceiling. And always through Kundalini, you're going to take the gaze up and through the third eyes. If you feel like you want to roll the eyes back, go for it. If that helps you send the energy, if not, just take the gaze up and out. Inhaling here. Exhale all the way. Pull, 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 low belly in. And release. Let's take some cooling breath here. So at any time in your fire practice, if the body feels like it needs to counter that energy with the cooling, we're going to curl the tongue like a taco. And we're going to pull air in on the inhale, and just like Ujjayi, bring it down the back of the neck on the exhale. Inhaling, we'll take that 5 rounds. Remember, taking gaze through third eye. Crown to sky. 3 more. energies. What are you feeling right now? Take our abundance kriya. This is called the Sobhag kriya. And so this is to allow you to manifest abundance into your life, abundance in all forms, wealth of friends, wealth of love, wealth of anything that you can imagine that you can bring into your experience. So in order to fully manifest, you want to concentrate on a few things. Your solar plexus chakra, your sun chakra, this is your yellow abundance chakra. So pulling that navel center in, just like we were activating in our transition poses, in our activating kriyas. You want to pull the solar plexus up and into the ribs, and this being your first line of intuition, it's going to connect with your secondary line of intuition. And so we first perceive energy through our gut, and then later we learn to perceive through the higher mind. So connecting these two chakras together, they are also corresponding chakras. Anytime that you are working with the solar plexus, your higher mind is involved, vice versa. So have the idea of manifesting and pulling down from the thought realm and bringing it out here into this three-dimensional reality. All the way through. So again, as you create that eye lock through the back of the head, pulling energy, bringing it in, and bringing it out. We're going to start connecting the heart and the sacral chakra, the solar plexus chakra. We're going to bring our index fingers together, palms facing the floor, and you want to bring them about shoulder distance. We're going to open up and make a little triangle towards the solar plexus. So in Kundalini, we work a lot with triangles. Threes are very sacred. So remember that we're creating a little diamond shaped, just enough to connect the heart to the solar plexus. Okay? And you want to be very forceful with the pressing of the fingers. You want to keep them nice and tight, and each little bump is forceful, intentional, and direct. So it's very important to make sure that even like in our Satanama chants that we forcefully press each finger together. These are energy locks, and you're creating a little portal here. So when you're manifesting, envision that your heart is opening a portal to your solar plexus and opening up with love and abundance, connecting to the higher mind. So for this chant, we're going to chant HUD, H-U-D-D, HUD, and be very vocal with it and pull it through the chest. We're going to change chants as we move forward through the Kriya. So again, sitting up nice and tall, continuing with those diamond shapes. Take the gaze up through the third eye. Be very intentional on what you're manifesting and what you want to bring abundance to, very specifically. And on the count, we'll chant HUD each time that you press the fingers together. Inhaling here. HUD, 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 hud. Arms up. We're going to make this, and you're going to bring the thumbs inside the palms, interlace the fingers around. You're going to make an X with the forearms, opening through the heart. We're going to open up the palms, or open up the fists wide, and then make an X back to the front on the opposite forearm facing forward. Back out and back. And we're going to do this on the count, same as the HUD from before. HUD, 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 HUD. Arms up. And we're going to bring fists down by our sides, elbows out wide. We're going to pull our fists forward and back in a circle as if we're rowing a boat forward, bringing the arms towards us. Big circles, really opening up. And again, remember, we're manifesting, so we're pulling in, drawing in energy as to what we need. Focus it very intentionally. And we're going to chant God as loud as you can. Inhale here. God, 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 God. God, 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 God. Arms up. And we're going to pull hands to heart, and we're going to pull, not cut. We're going to pull the cords out of our body, anything that has been stuck in the field, anything that could have attached to you. Pull the past from the back. Pull apprehensivity and anxiety from the future. Pull it out of each chakra. Pull it out of the throat, out of the ends of the hair, out of the eyes, out of the mind. Give it to the floor. Allow it to be transmuted into something beautiful, new energy. Clear it out. And we're going to chant Had, Hade, Hadi, Waheguru. 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 We're going to bring the non-dominant palm, the one you do not write with, over the heart. We're going to seal with the other hand. Bring the chin into the chest. Open your heart and allow in all that you deserve. all of that energy from your body, pulling it down from the top of the head to the base of the spine, accumulating, recharging your energy field. The eyes open, and we're going to take our practice to the wall. So go ahead and scoot your mat all the way against the wall. You can bring your bolster right up against the wall, and we'll take legs up the wall, waterfall for our first position with support. That you're on your bolster, bring your bolster to the wall, and then put your bottom onto your bolster. Okay, nobody's doing it right now.
I saw them do the blanket and they said
peer pressure.
There's so much happening.
Nobody else is doing it. Nobody's listening. It's okay. We have still have the Kundalini brain. It's okay. You gotta scoot your booty onto the bolster all the way up there. Sometimes you have to side skirt it. You got a nice one. Very good. And you can bring probably about a fist distance between the heels, and if you'd like to go a tiny bit further than that, that's fine. Close the eyes and bring your arms out at your side, palms facing up to receive healing energy from the universe. Big deep breaths in. And allow your body to ground. Breathe in and allow everything to drain from the heels, from the ankles. do it short ways to where your knees are on either side, but it's going to be a lot harder for you to coalesce into a wider pose. It's going to keep you kind of confined a little bit. So if you want to work on really trying to open up, go long ways, bring your blanket nice and long for your knees. If you're not as open in this position, maybe just take it out knees towards the sides of your mat like this instead. So, whichever position that you're in, you're going to rest your pelvis to your chest, so you don't want your hips onto it. And you're going to bring your knees out to the sides. Knees are in line with your hips, and your knees are also in line with your ankles. So you should be able to bring your ear all the way down to your bolster and soften up by bringing the knees as far wide as you can get them, supported by the bolster. Bringing your chest down and bringing the left ear onto the mat or onto your bolster. Open up your elbows out wide so that your chest can soften into your props. And slowly start to soften into the prop pose. Toes are facing away from the body. And again, hips in line with your knees, knees in line with the ankles, widen out as much as you can. And let go. legs and feet out to the edges of your mat. Very similar to a supported stance. But then you're going to bring your forehead down to your block and rest the elbows out wide and just relax the hips. Forehead, medium length, or the shortest length. Breathe in and allow everything to drain towards the floor. You feel like your spine's out of alignment and you need to connect, you can lower your block a tiny bit more, or bring your elbow child's pose. Just dropping your head down towards your bolster for a moment, just to stretch out the back if you need to, not necessary. And when you're ready, we'll take this last position in crocodile. So this time we're gonna move the bolster all the way to our belly button, or right underneath the belly button. And then you can bring your left ear all the way down and bring arms out by and elbows out by your sides, clearing out the rest of the body. Allow your low back to relax. Again, you want your pelvis nice and supported by your props, allowing it to clear out anything that doesn't belong. And as you take those deep Ujjayi breaths, allow your hips to sink closer and closer into your prop.